What up, people? It's your boy, Massachusetts out here with another comic review. It's been a while, my friends, but I wanted to get back at it. I've been seeing some people doing their reviews, and it's been awesome. It's been sweet, but I gotta get back into it. And I'm gonna try to be more consistent, but it is what it is if I'm not. But I want to get this started. So, got Teen Titans 27. As you know, this takes place, after the whole thing with Deathstroke, after the whole thing with crushing them. So not Deathstroke, after the whole thing with Jason Todd, how Damon assumed that he betrayed him, but it didn't really happen. They're still looking for the other. And we get into the cover, pretty nice cover. And they're just giving their weaknesses, like Red Arrow needs a hug, she wants to be loved, she feels she's damaged, Kid Flash is insecure, Damon keeps so many lies, she feels that she's not so innocent, and then this guy, nothing's really wrong. Great alternative. I really like these alternate covers, these variant covers, man. So anyway, Robin's back after pretty much Jason kicked his ass. Adam Glass is the writer. He's been doing a great job. Is what it is. So see that Djinn comes in. Trying to figure out what happened. Damien's insisting that he's fine. Obviously he's not. And she's like, let me heal you. Damien's like, nah, I'm good. I'm straight. And Djinn's telling him to open up. Let me help you. So we see that we gotta go to Red Arrow, and Red Arrow's hearing a couple of things from behind her wall. You see, she goes to Crush's room, and then she's like, go away, Roundhouse. It's like, Crush, it's me. It's Red Arrow, and then, she comes in and says, like, may I come in? And she's like, whatever. I've really started to like Crush. I think she's very, very a very complex character once you get to know her. So it's like, this is about your stupid chore wheel. I'll get to it. Obviously, she's been punching the wall a lot. And her room is not really homey. Not a lot to it, we see. But we then see that, she's going in, she's trying to work out. And Red Arrow's trying to, connect. We see a little memorial, little picture of her family that had adopted her, So Red Arrow comes and says, I need to show you something. So she takes her to the top of their base on the roof. And we see that, you need to go ahead and you got to channel your rage, basically. It's like, I've been where you've been. I've felt the rage. I've had questions about my mom, about my past, about myself. And up here, I can be zen, basically, and calm down. And we see that Crush is like, oh yeah, I can too feel zen. Meanwhile, Long Island, New York, which is where Roundhouse lives. So he's like invited Kid Flash to his house, gonna have some dinner. And, he says like that, she thinks Crush is my girlfriend. It's like, why does she think that? Let's not get caught up in semantics, bro. So he's been telling some stories, but who knows how that'll work out. So, they're having quite the meal right here. All food is prepared and whatnot. So, they're having a good dinner. And we see this funny thing on this. Do you like Oprah? I really like Oprah. You like Oprah, right? It's like, Mom, it's like, just because he's black doesn't mean that he likes Oprah. Do you like Jackie Chan because you're Chinese? Of course I like Jackie Chan. He's one of the most successful movie stars in the world. It's like, can we talk about something else? So I thought that was an interesting, a little nice interaction, a little bit of comedy, thrown in there. But we see that Roundhouse's pops is basically on business in Shanghai, and it seems like his father's not always there for him because he's sad that he's always at work. And that Roundhouse's mom's like, what, me and Mr. Wu are grateful for, well, his name is Billy Wu, that everything that you've done for our son, allow him to get out, allow him to do things, basically, and everything like that. So basically, we get back to Robin's room, and then Robin says to her, I'm going to be fine. I just need rest. And she's like, I can assure you that is not the case. It's like, Robin, when you found me, I was lost. And when you had absolute power with my ring, you chose to return it to me. I trust you, Robin. And if I'm to heal you, I will need you to trust me. So she decides to say, let me compel you to trust me by sharing with you my deepest, darkest secret. So 4,000 years ago, it was said that angels were created from light, and we, Jinn, from smoke is fire. So I forgot that Jinn is another name for um, basically an angel. I believe in Islamic terms, or I'm not sure. So she was a brother. She has a brother, but she was a female jinn, which is rare amongst jinn. Six shrines were built to me, sacrifices were made in my name, and it would not be long before I drew the attention of the eldest of us, the most powerful jinn there is and ever was, my Al-Akbar, my eldest brother. Elias. He was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. He opened my eyes to the truth. The Creator made us to be subjugated to the will of humanity, to serve a to a life of servitude. Not gods, but slaves. Even though many worshipped us, there were those who only wanted to control us. Elias always said that to save ourselves, we had to fight back. I was young. My choice was simple: fight or be enslaved. So my brothers and we fought Elias to free ourselves from humanity once and for all. Eventually, a mission took us to Makkah, the mother of cities. Elias and another brother and I went to retrieve the infamous Stone of Souls. The Stone of Souls was said to be descended from heaven itself. We were prepared to fight. We were prepared for the fight of our lives, but we soon found the protectors of the stone were children. I refused to kill them, and Elias grew angry with me. He questioned my loyalty to my kind and to him. I pleaded with him to spare the innocent child guardians, but on that day I saw Elias, the true face, the face of a devil. So we see that she had second thoughts, that she was an innocent. It's like I no longer stand by him. While my brother fled with the Stone of Souls, I cast a protective spell upon the children. And but I had betrayed Elias, and I would be punished for that. I expected to be killed, but instead he did something far worse. He took my ring, made it my prison, then commanded me to kill every last one of the children I had tried to protect. So she ended up killing them, and so her punishment began. Elias never stopped seeking the stone, and for thousands of years he put aside his hatred of humans and led me to other masters that might help him achieve his goal. So we see, I think this is Cleopatra, Genghis Khan, and Napoleon. So he basically was loaning his own sister to him, to all of these warlords, so that, basically I was called upon to perform the evils of deeds over and over again. Blood can never be washed from my hands. Basically, you see that, but a year ago I experienced a true miracle. A new master's Kadim, a boy named Dahi, felt pity for me, stole the ring from his master's room in the night. Nearly unthinkable. He gave me freedom. I ran, and now I hide, using my powers in some small way to make amends for the horrors my magic has wrought. But I know that he's still out there, which is why I must be careful not to use too much of my power, burn too brightly, because if I do at any moment, Elias could find me. So, they're setting up her brother to be a new villain. I like that. Meanwhile, Crush is looking at the feathers like, channel my rage, huh? Way ahead of you, Red Arrow. So, obviously, she has a whole freaking wall, much like Robin, dedicated to Lobo, to see one day that she looks like she wants to kill him, obviously. So, we get back to Kid Flash and Roundhouse, and we see that you gotta be kidding me. It's like, you kidding me? That was epic. It's like, good, because that fish without the head almost killed me. Worth it. My mom hugs you. Mama Wu doesn't hug anyone. The last time she hugged me was at my sister's, and he basically tells Kid Flash about what happened, like the accident that gave him his powers killed his sister. Like, how messed up is that? Who decides how that breaks down? Why do I get to just build a suit and hang at Mercy Hall and fight crime with cool powers and Claire's just gone? And Kid Flash is like, I got you, bro. I got you. So we just see Jin's like, I've never told that story to anyone before today. Do you hate me? Now that you know the truth? And then Robin's like, I'm not really in a position to judge Jin. It's like, you're not the only one who's done things that will follow them forever. I've heard people, too, taking lives, but I always had a choice. Which is true. It's like, you can't blame yourself. I still hear their cries, Robin. I see the children's faces. What I've done, it is unforgivable. That is true. But Robin's like, maybe. You're not alone, though. And so he reveals his identity to her, which is, pretty nice. And I kind of dig this artwork right here. That's pretty sweet artwork right there. So they look at each other's eyes, they feel that passion. That passion, you know what I mean? That passion right there. And of course, he introduces himself to Damian Wayne, and bloop, we got a little bit of, the moment is ruined by, of course, Deathstroke. It's like, what's the matter? It's like, Deathstroke escapes Arkham. Finally, he escaped Arkham, and he just said everything. And so we get into the next arc, which I hope to keep up with. the Terminus agenda. Final showdown with Deathstroke begins. And blah 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 blah. So this is a solid, it's a good, a good wind down after a pretty, intense annual that came out, So I really appreciate this. I give it a good 8 out of 10. I like it a lot, and I would recommend this. Right now, Teen Titans has been going on. They've hit it with the new team. They've definitely given the new team their own pedestal, their own footing, and it's very well done. So, thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, hit the notifications button to make sure you get these videos. Once again, as I've said in the past and I say today, I do these reviews for you, the people, because I want to discuss good comics and get your views on them. Thank y'all for watching, and I should have more videos up as soon as I can. Thanks. Bye.